I just got word that a couple of quirked up white boys in black hoods are roaming around in town. Well, they've always been in town. Well, if you go at the right time. Of course, anywhere from, I believe, 2200 or 2100 to 7 a.m. The cultists have a chance of spawning if you are on the right map. On customs, they're 25, woods 30, shoreline 25, I believe. We're probably going to use customs and farm cultists as much as we humanly can. There's no really goal besides that. There's no XP goal, there's no money goal. Of course, XP and money are a nice add-on, a little bit of salt to the steak, if you will, but it's not the main focus. Honestly, I'd just be happy to find the cultists and kill them. However many times we find them, they're 25% chance right now. Last time they were 20 to 25% chance of spawning. It took me over 20 attempts of running night customs to find them, so hopefully it doesn't take that long again, but there's only one way to find out, fellas. I'm gonna get a different flavor of gun on myself, and then I'll see y'all in customs, baby. Alright, I've heard mixed things about if cultists can spawn mid-raid or not. I believe they can spawn mid-raid, but only, like, if you come in at 20 o'clock and then it ticks over to 21 or 22, whichever it is that they spawn, I believe they can spawn then, but if you come in after 2200, I think they're just here. Something like that. I don't know, man. It's the first raid of the day, so I might be speaking in tongues a little bit, trying to get some of these sentences out, but we'll try our best. Now, I don't think they really respond to nades, but we can hear them kind of rustling in the bushes a little bit. Hey, bud. But on customs, cultists only spawn in one area. Oh. Turn that flashlight off. They only spawn in one area, basically around the fortress and in that no man's land between crack house and fortress. They can also kind of spawn in that factory and a little bit of that factory as well, so I should probably take a look in there real quick. For me, at least, most of the time the cultists have spawned in this little corner. They can be closer to the crack house side, like over here. I mean, that's not them, right? Usually they're suppressed and stuff. Hold on, who am I getting surrounded by? I feel like a little fishy in the water. Goons, perhaps?
Cover me.
You know, maybe aiming in's a better idea, but, you know, we're not the smartest here. I thought for sure I would have gotten him there, but at least it wasn't the cultist. If I died finding the cultist, oh man, I don't know when I'd find him next. I don't want the smoke. I've been violated enough already. 90% sure that was Rashal up there. And honestly, these are my last pair of quad nogs, so I'm not looking to die unless it's the cultist. So I'm gonna try my damnedest to not do that. Well, while we're here, a little Rashala bunkhouse action. Probably not gonna get too much out of here, but I thought I'd fill the space before we get to the cultist finding montage, if you will, if you even want to call it that. Slow down, man. I'm like a heart attack with all that loot. Wait a minute. Cultists do like suppressed weapons, but it could very, very, very easily be PMCs. I don't think cultists spawn this far out. Yeah, just a couple of chud PMCs. Alright, never mind. Let's skedaddle. I'm completely out of food, and Rashal is right on the other side. By the way, I was wrong about the cultist spawn times. Apparently it's 2200 to 630, not 7. Quite positive it was at least 7, but I mean 630, practically the same thing. What was sliding down the ramp? Ice even made it to Tarkov. Alright, well it seems the cultists didn't spawn this raid either. It's not that crazy that they haven't spawned yet, but from the previous times I've done this, usually takes me a couple hours to find them. Hello? You a ghost, brother? Oh my god, what was that? The schizo update really did drop. Alrighty, sadly no cultists again, and if you're curious how I'm kinda hunting for them, I'll start at an old gas, kinda hit that factory we were just at with the invisible scav. I'd say half most of the time, sorta, like 40% of the time I find them at that factory, the other 40% I find them in the corner behind that one. So I'll kind of wrap around Fortress and head straight to here. I don't really touch to the right of Fortress over there anymore because I've only seen them spawn over there once, and that was only kind of half of them spawning over there. The other half kind of spawned between Old Gas and Fortress itself. So kind of cuts down our searching pattern a lot more. Naturally, you kind of learn a bit more the more you do it. But yet again, I wish they spawned more, man. You can always check that corner. I've been ambushed by that exact corner many times. Well, sadly, fellas, yet again, it seems we are SOL, and in that case, I'm gonna go whack it for about 20 minutes or something until 2200 rolls back around. You know, I think I also gotta check in front of Crack House some more. I remember them spawning in these bushes. I mean, they're really some bush Wookiees. You either find them in a bush or in a corner most of the time. So really anywhere with a dense amount of bushes in this area is probably your best bet. You're suppressed. That's generally an area they spawn at a lot. It could be PMCs like normal, like again, you know, 3rd time's a charm and all that. I don't know, I'm feeling different about this one. I'm feeling good. Hello? Oh, that sounds like America to me.
Over there.
I'm not shithead, you shithead. Just start busting down the hallway.
Enemy frag.
I got one there, but 9x19 AP ain't the strongest round. We good? Now, if I'm not mistaken, the only guy suppressed here is the one with the M4 I just picked up, but that was not a silenced 5.56. At least it didn't sound like it from a bit of a distance. So perhaps, maybe I'm coping, I don't know. Please don't tell me you got a suppressed weapon on you, brother. I thought my challenger was gonna be a bit more worthy than you. No, he doesn't. I feel like I'm in deep ocean waters right now. Can't see nothing below the feet. My god, something's busting though. I know one of them's a sniper, but my god, I blinked for a second. Was it you? This guy was busting my doonies down. Alright fellas, I'll give it one more, but honestly, I'm a little baffled that they haven't spawned yet. This is it, fellas, the final raid. What do you think? They spawning? I'll tell you, if I was a betting man, which I am, I'm going all in on black here. Whatever that means, take it how you will. Open-ended story. So if I've learned one thing from trying to farm the cultists here on customs, it's that PMCs love spawning in this alleyway. It's a little private hangout session where they experiment with each other. Oh my god, he's here! Oh, I'm gonna cry. Alright, we just gotta not fuck this up now. It took me to my last raid for y'all fellas to start showing up. I feel like that man mining for diamonds right now. Oh my god, and a dorm's marked key. And if what? Whoa, alright. Let's calm down. I ain't got the energy to celebrate that much. Jesus Christ, 2 mark keys in 1 pocket. That is the most insane shit I've ever seen in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead, try to stab me, buddy. Let's see how that works out for you. Okay, so I'm not even mad at it. I mean, even then, we came out with 2 marked keys from 1 guy, nonetheless. That is absolutely insane. Alrighty, fellas, cultist-wise, this is what we made it out with. Pretty damn solid, if you ask me. Apologies for how long it took. Well, it's not really my fault. 25%? I'm not too sure. More like 2.5%. Anyways, fellas, that does it for me. Leave a comment on your experience with the cultists, where you find them, what map you find them on, what general time, if you're playing on BSG servers or not, what they were doing at the time you found them. I need data, baby. But for now, that does it for me. And as always, thank you for joining me yet again. Goodbye.